Hey there, welcome back to Limabean Crafting. In today's video, I will be showing you how I made this fun light up love sign using about $5 worth of Dollar Tree products. So let's get to it. For this craft, you will need a wired love sign, silver wire LED lights, 2 packs of decorative nautical rope, and 1 regular nautical rope pack from the Dollar Tree. The first thing I did was unravel a pack of the decorative nautical rope. Once the 3 strands were separated, I took one and tied a knot around the wire at the top of the L. I then proceeded to wrap the strand over all the wires and then around the outer wire, bringing the rope from what you could call the inside of the sign to the outside of the design, and then over the middle wire and outer wire, and so on. This is what worked for me, but if you like a different pattern, I would just say try to stay consistent. There were a few times where I had to change the things up a bit though, so let's check them out. The first was the corner of the L. Here I had to only wrap the rope around the midway wire a few times rather than going over the entire design. Hopefully you can see what I did here, but if it seems a little unclear, just improvise and try your best to cover the wires as best you can, and then once the corner is covered, resume the normal pattern of looping. The next area that was a bit different was where the O and the V meet. Here it was difficult to wrap the rope around the outer wire of the corresponding letter. So as I was wrapping the V, I had to wrap the rope to be intertwined with my previous loops on the O. And finally, at the bottom of the V, I had to loop around the little horizontal bars rather than the inner vertex of the V, because otherwise the rope would just build on itself and just not look good. I had to use 4 strands of the decorative nautical rope to complete this design. 1 for the L, 1 for the O, 1 for the V, which also extended to the top line of the letter E, and 1 for the middle and bottom bar of the letter E. This means I had to break into a second pack of the decorative nautical rope, but there were about 2 strands that remained for a future craft. When I finished tying off the rope, I trimmed the pieces and hot glued them to the inside of the design so that there were no stray strands. If you want, you could end here, but I decided to push the other nautical rope through each of the wire circles at the top of the sign and tie a knot. This formed a little loop so that we could easily hang the design. Then I took the silver wire LED lights and fed the end opposite the battery pack under one of my rope loops and pulled it almost all the way through, and proceeded to wrap the wire around the letters of the sign, making sure each letter would have lights on it. When I was done wrapping the wire, I tucked in the end of the strand under one of the loops of the nautical rope. Then I added batteries to the pack and zip-tied it to the back side of the sign to be hidden. This step is in no way necessary, but it adds a fun touch. I am really happy with how this craft turned out, and I hope you are too. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next one.